It is a little cooler this morning here in Atlanta, but it is about to heat up on court. We have MLP by Margaritaville. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Lifetime Peachtree Corners. Dominic Catalano alongside me, Chad Edwards. And Chad, to start off the morning, we have two teams that have already punched their ticket to the playoffs regardless of the outcome of this match. But what these teams are playing for is going undefeated in the group play and a possibility of having a bye, not having to play this afternoon and going straight to the semifinals tomorrow. It's going to be an absolute good one here today. Quick thoughts on this one right away, Chad.
Yeah, I think it's going to be this is going to be extremely important going into the seedings because we have DC that's already punched their ticket through. We have Arizona that's already punched their ticket through. But either the Bay Area Breakers or the Squeeze right here, they need to not only win this one and go, but they have to get some points.
Yes.
And some larger wins than the tighter wins that we've seen the last couple of days.
Yeah, so both these teams looking to really win, but win big here so that they're sitting pretty at 3-0 with a higher game net average. So again here, group standings as you can see with A, B, and C. The other match going on Grandstand Court, it's the Atlanta Bouncers and the Texas Rangers. They are playing to see who can get a win here because no matter what, both of those teams are done after that matchup. But now we are going to throw it courtside where we are going to have our coin toss.
We're waiting for Lovely Noah here to tell us when we can begin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the coin toss. We have our team captains, Anna Bright on my right, Leah Jansen on my left. Anna, please choose head or tail. It is heads. The Bay Area Breakers, you have won the toss. Your first choice, First choice for Bay Area is to react to mixed. Orlando, you have the second choice. Women's doubles will be the first match. Bay Area Breakers, third choice. They have chosen to receive. So Orlando, you get to choose end. And we'll start on my right. Thank you very much.
Alright, so how it turned out, Bay Area Breakers won the toss. They chose to react, which means they will react to mixed doubles when it comes up. Orlando will set their lineup first. Bay Area will have a chance to react. Orlando then went and
for the Bay Area Breakers,
Bay Area will serve for all four matches.
10 a.m. we are starting early. The crowd is high. You know why? Because we are in
the far end by the VIP section.
Atlanta, Georgia, baby!
Now, as we get started, women's double is going to be a good one here. Chad, first for the Orlando Squeeze, Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrbacher.
Yeah, I mean, I will look for Rohrbacher to insert her power. She was ripping balls yesterday, body shots galore. If anything is up, look for that ball to go into the body of Wright and Jansen, and that's where they had some issues yesterday. Wright and Jansen like to get extended, but if it's inside the body, they have difficulty fighting those ones off. And Rohrbacher hits some of the hardest balls out there. As Dom steps on his cable and almost hangs himself. But Anna Bright is just so extremely solid for the squeeze. She has that cross-court speed up on the backhand side, some of the fastest hands out there as well. So it's going to be a test here for the Bay Area going up against Bright and Rohrbacher.
Ladies and gentlemen,
try to get out.
Andre's wife, Lolo.
And now for Leia Jansen and Etta Wright. What are some keys for them to come out on top here, Chad?
I think they need to move the ball around. They have to anticipate that speed up coming from the squeeze. They need to have that communication on those middle balls. A couple of issues yesterday with Jansen getting pulled out wide and then coming back middle.
What does Andre do?
And Wright and Jansen are extremely, they're comfortable on the court, but there is that point of tension there in the middle at times. Look for Wright to reach in with a couple of flicks. Jansen, if you give her multiple balls and she finds a rhythm, then she becomes extremely dangerous. So I'd probably look for the squeeze to go at Jansen a couple of times, go back behind Wright, go back to Jansen and kind of keep things off balance. But if they don't, it's going to be a tough battle here for the squeeze.
And we looked at that head-to-head presented by DUPR. It is a 50-50. It's a coin toss, and the percentages right there at 50-50. And then the total team DUPR was 11.75 to Orlando, 11.74 to Bay Area. I mean,
we're gonna toss another coin now.
Toss another coin for that too. So again, it's a tight one on paper here for Bay Area and Orlando, but that's why we play it and we don't do it on paper. Rachel Rohrbacher, ball in hand. The hype guys, what are they wearing today, Chad?
It has to be hot in those pink suits. I mean, they've actually finally sat down, but they definitely don't look comfortable sitting down.
No, they do not, but they are here.
The bubble suits.
Rachel Rohrbacher ready to serve to get us started.
Game one, time in, 0-0.
That's a good ball from Jansen. Going down to the feet of Rohrbacher. She's coming forward. That'll be a key point there if they can keep that ball down at the toes, not give Rohrbacher anything that she can speed up.
Nice little half-pace speed up there from Anna Wright right at Leia Jansen.
That's a good one-hand reach in there. Typically, she'll speed up on that two-hander, but just a quick flick on the backhand side.
Rohrbacher.
And keep a tally of body bags there from Rohrbacher.
2-1.
Spot there from Etta Wright, getting on top of that two-handed backhand.
Yeah, that's a good speed up there from Jansen. Ball sits up a little bit on that drop from Bright. Just a nice forehand roll.
Nice spot right in the middle there from Anna Bright.
And that's what I was talking about at the beginning. That ball in the middle there. Wright steps over and then she goes back to the left, leaves that hole in the middle. Needs to hold a ground there.
That's two already for Rohrbacher. That one needed a little help off the tape.
I think that was in the throat of Jansen right there. No, left shoulder.
4-2.
There with the net roll or the net cord. Right, not able to catch up to that one before the second bounce.
5-2.
the issue for Rohrabacher, if she has any. It's pulling the trigger just a little too early right there off a low ball, and then the recognition from Bay Area to let that ball go.
3-5.
You. Go.
Like that ball might have just landed inside the baseline there from Anna Bright, but no challenge coming from the squeeze.
4-5.
You. Out.
Wide right there, front header right on the forehand cross court. A lot of young fans in the stands this weekend, as you just saw.
6-4.
You.
There's another pull from just too low of a position. She's got to let that ball come up a little more.
Yeah, she either needs to take that one earlier or,
5-6.
like we said, those balls down from Bay Area, down below the knees. That's where they want Rohrabacher to speed from.
7-5.
Both Etta Wright and Leia Jansen have two of the sweetest one-handed backhands on the women's side of things.
That's big power there from Wright, and it's difficult on those elevated backhands to really get on top of it. Wright having no difficulty there at all.
Spot right there at the body from Rohrabacher at Jansen.
She's going to get the credit for that finishing ball there, but it was Anna Bright staying in that exchange. Excellent counterattacks.
You. That's
From Rohrabacher. She's trying to go that right shoulder on Jansen. She's missed it a couple of times, Jansen getting out of the way, but Anna Bright's defense is on point right now to start this one.
Nice spot, much better there from Rohrabacher. A little more controlled right there, finds the right angle.
Just go straight down the line here. Not as big of a swing, but it's also an elevated ball that she can get on top of. It's not something that she's hitting up on.
9-7.
Ooh, that's a ball Rohrabacher wants right there because she's got Etta Wright pitched so hard in the middle, the line's open. It gets just a little too big with that swing instead of punching that down that line.
8-9.
Jansen wants to be able to get on top of that. She's upset with herself that she doesn't finish this right here.
Yeah, she reads it, goes to that little pancake volley there, but you see that swing get a little too big. The paddle gets behind the shoulder and that palm lays back, so the paddle face is up.
You. Come on, right here.
Freebie there with missed return from Rohrabacher.
Bay Area trying to even this up piece here on this serve.
Comes out flat off the paddle.
Oh, good read on the post there from Emma Wright, but just goes a little long. I like the aggressiveness, but we will change ends here. 11-10 Orlando with a slight lead. What are you liking from either side here, Chad, early on?
You know, the difference in this one, it could be a lot larger lead for the squeeze, but they go with high risk, high reward balls. Rohrabacher definitely going to hit those firmer balls, those harder balls, use that power, but she has sprayed a couple of balls. Jansen and Wright are now also anticipating that speed up. We've had a couple of nice counters from Leah Jansen with that two-hand backhand on the right as Rohrabacher tries to speed it up through the middle. So she's going to sit heavy backhand. If it goes outside the right shoulder, she's just going to get out of the way of it. Wright has kept them in a couple of those points as well with some resets from mid-court, getting it down into the kitchen.
Yeah, Rohrabacher's got 3 unforced errors on the speed up from the low position. Keep track of that. But again, it's the what you talked about, Chad. It's the risk reward. They've played like that the first 2 matches, very aggressive. It's come out to their benefit. And I don't think they are going to change anything here as far as game plan goes.
11-10.
Good aggressive dink there. Getting that one behind Wright.
Nice poach in the middle and good read from Anna Bright.
It's just an overextension there from Wright that creates that pop-up. Tries to brush up the back of it. And Bright stepping up, putting that ball down nicely.
Transition area.
Yeah, that's an example there of making your opponents hit one more ball. Wright taking those balls out of the air again, putting pressure on, but the squeeze of getting those balls back down below the net. So as Wright's trying to roll those up, you run that risk when you're trying to be aggressive with those rolls from down low, whether you're either going to float it or hit it into the net there where Wright did.
And you got the timeout here from Bay Area. Down by 4. Scott Crandall over there on the sideline of Bay Area. As you see Rachel Rohrabacher's player card right there with her rankings and DUPR on it. But if you are Scott Crandall, what's your advice here to Bay Area, Chad, coming out of this timeout?
Well, I think for Etta Wright, she needs to keep taking those balls out of the air, but don't look to push those back midcourt. Create an angle off of it, maybe go a little bit shorter, closer to that kitchen line, and create the hole in the middle. Jansen's done a good job with a couple of those backhand counters again. She's now anticipating the speed up from Rohrabacher. But I think right now they're just trying to hit those balls a little too deep.
Big finish right there from White. She may have played an out ball, but nonetheless puts away the second one.
That's a good ball down to the feet, to the transition area. Creates that pop-up.
Right there.
Point, 15.
Good spot from Anna Bright.
That ball gets just a little too far behind right.
15-11.
And early, hitting down with
12-15. Point.
A little long off the paddle of Rohrabacher on the return of serve. Bay Area back within 2.
13-15.
Screaming to Ed Wright to let it bounce, and then it does, and it lands right on the line.
16-13.
You.
Point.
Take a look at this close call. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, inside the line right there.
I mean, in that situation that even if you're going to let that ball bounce, you have to be close to it. Right, and Jansen were
17-13
on that one.
Side out.
Going long right
point.
there.
14.
Was seeing red as she wanted to punish this overhead.
Yeah, that's a time where
14-17.
that 90-100% power range, and you just swing too big.
Now she goes sideline. Good change of pace.
18-14.
Take it.
Side out. Point. 15.
That just runs through that one. Never actually set the feet.
15-18. Point. 19.
Drop right there. Just a little too stiff.
19-15. Side out.
Yeah, the grab that she wanted.
Point. 16.
Tried to sell it.
Just deep.
16-19.
Orlando sideline. Heisman Trophy winner Danny Werfel, Florida Gators. Nice spot there from Anna Bright. Punching that right back through the middle.
20.
That's a good sequence there from Bright. Just leaving that one up a little too high. Brings up game point for Orlando Squeeze. And it's actually the slower paced ball from Jansen with a little bit more spin down to the feet. It creates the difficulty that it's not always about power.
17-20. Side out.
And a right on the
20.
drive from Etta Wright. Another opportunity for Orlando to end this first one. Get that important first win under your belt.
20-17.
I'd like to see Rohrbach leaning into that one and just drive it instead of try and drop that.
So the squeeze still on a temporary hold, having to win on their serve, but the Bay Area break is still rolling with round scoring.
Good read on the first one from Jansen, but just back in for that two-hander.
And that's the case there from Bright. Rips the two-hander, comes straight back to the forehand, anticipating that next ball.
You.
Off the tape right there, and Rohrbach with the big finish.
Orlando squeeze.
Excellent start here for Orlando squeeze. That court giving Wright a little bit of trouble there, pumps that ball up, and Rohrbach is not going to go easy on that elevated ball.
So great start here for Orlando. They fight off Bay Area. Bay Area had a nice little run at the end to come back, but just too much. Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher in the end to give them that first victory, and so important to jump out to a 1-0 lead here early on in the matchup. The third member of our crew, Cameron Blackwood, is sidelined with Rohrabacher and Bright.
Thanks, Dom. That was an incredible match there. Lots of power on both sides. You guys decided to come out and strike first. Why was that the game plan against a powerhouse like Leia and Etta?
I think because we want to establish our own game. We don't want to have to change unless we're being beaten at it. So just kind of establish our own standard and game.
Rachel, new to MLP, you wanted her on this team. Besides the power, what is making this team so dangerous to play?
This team is so dangerous. I mean, we all really like each other. Sometimes Zane's a little questionable, but generally I do really like him. I don't know, wanted Rachel on this team. I was actually unsure a few days before, and then I looked up her record at South Carolina, 20-2 her junior year. I was like, that is someone who's clutch. That is someone who I want on my squad. And I'd watched her play, and total freaking stud. She's 5-0. She's one of the few undefeated women left. She's absolutely crushing it. I'm so happy with this team, and let's go.
Squeeze, take the first point. We're going to come right back with men's doubles. Don't go anywhere.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of Major League Pickleball. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of Major League Pickleball.
I just didn't want to look like everybody else. It just didn't suit who I was. It didn't fit my persona. It didn't fit my image. I rep the stuff because I love it. I rep because it's quality, and I like the fact that I look a little fly. It's been huge because it identifies me. I feel like I stand out. People reference me to the shirts all the time. They know me as the guy who wears the flashy shirts, and I'm cool with that.
Welcome back to Championship Court. Game 2 about to get underway. Men's doubles. Orlando Squeeze, Bay Area Breakers, and here's your head-to-head. Powered by DUPR. 54% to 46% advantage to Daescu and Navratil over Garnett and Hewitt. Orlando jumping out to a 1-0 lead here after the women. Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrbacher defeat Leah Jansen and Etta Wright 21-18 to give Orlando the edge. 1-0 here headed into men's doubles. Not a must win. We always talk about it, but definitely an important win for Bay Area here. Don't want to go down 2-0 into mixed doubles. Just a little long on that little forehand flick.
Yeah, just didn't quite roll that one enough.
1-0. Side out. Point.
Good job by Hewitt getting on top of that one, going right into the body of Daescu in the transition area.
1-1.
One thing for Hewitt, he's going to get a ton of balls back, and he keeps him in that point, gets the ball to float, and Garnett just steps up and rips the ball down the line.
Hewitt was on it right there. He comes in a little shaken off the third shot drive from Garnett.
2-2.
Nice setup from Navratil. Good pressure game to the back end of Garnett.
Big reach in there from Daescu.
3-2.
Using the length. Good roll going crossbody.
Side out. Point 3.
Upright on that third.
3-3.
Right there from Ruff to Hewitt. Height guys right there. Whatever those are.
4-3.
Excellent use of his height there again from Daescu. Takes those balls so early. He's able to roll those down.
4-4. I will recall. 4-4.
Good patience there from the squeeze. Garnett sensing that there may be a hole there, but Zane now saying nope.
Good spot for Hewitt, right down the middle as he has to lean into the sidelines.
I don't hit that hard.
Checking the ball. Oh, we got a crack in it. Bob Swiss Elm throwing it up into the crowd for a souvenir. Takes the paddle back, catches that one late.
6-5.
Defense into offense. He notices Dasku's back in the middle of transition here, doesn't get much on it, and just goes to the vacated area with a nice shot.
Yeah, it's the height of that lob from Hewitt there that gives Dasku the trouble. Comes back all the way to the left side of the court, and then somehow on the drop shot gets up there and a perfect drop into the kitchen.
Unbelievable point, and that forces the timeout here from Orlando. Down 8-5 here in this men's doubles matchup. We'll take a look at that get from Rafa Hewitt here. Look at that, rolls it right off the tape. Hewitt's on the other side of the court. Garnett allows him to get back in play. And then they end up on top of this point here. Huge momentum shift for Bay Area.
15 seconds, please. Breakers, correct positions.
Counter here from Garnett will end it.
Orlando, correct positions.
Right down the line. And that forced the timeout from Orlando.
Time in.
Down by 3.
8-5.
Excellent counter there from Garnett. Dasku a little irritated with himself. Didn't get enough roll on that one.
9-5.
Big guy Andre Dasku, but Navratil is the reason they stay in this point here.
6-9.
Excellent hands there, and I think the Squeeze have to anticipate that every ball is going to come back, and every ball is going to come back with pace. to come back inside the court. He hangs out there, hits that inside out forehand lob, offensive lob.
10-6.
No. The pressure from Askew right there.
.7.
Orlando, for the moment, pauses the
7-10.
exchange. Navratil trying to get low and get on top of that. But Hewitt keeps it nice and low, and we'll have a change here.
11-7.
As Bay Area is up 11-7.
Hey, watch Hewitt get right underneath this one with the paddle, rolls it into the body of Navratil.
So a nice little lead here of 4 for Bay Area. What are you liking that Bay Area is doing right now, Chad, to give them this 4-point lead?
Well, they're keeping the pressure on the squeeze. They are staying in these dink rallies, but they're seizing the opportunity to speed it up. And what they're doing is they're adding extra top spin to get that ball to kind of dip. And when it comes back up, they're able to get on top of it.
As you see, Andre Deascu player profile right
15
there.
15 seconds.
The big man out of Florida.
Orlando, correct positions. Bay Area, correct positions.
Also see Rafi Hewitt profile here. 21 deep rank.
11-7.
9 years young. He got into that one. You don't see that very much.
No, he's been struggling with a little bit of power lately, but that one gets up. He hits
8-11.
through the court. Excellent patience there from Hewitt, and he keeps the ball low, never bounces higher than Deascu's shoe. A little too close to the body there.
Let's go, Connor, baby.
9-12.
Deascu on it right there, but maybe a little off-footed though, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, he's moving through that one, and it causes the ball to get behind him.
Yeah. Good 1-2 combo there for Navratil.
There's a good counter from Garnett, but Navratil with the forehand-backhand combination.
10-13.
You there.
Back to a 4-point lead for Bay Area.
He tries to sell it with the body, but just stands up through the stroke there, so it changes the contact point. Of the ball. Those last two balls he's hit into the net, coming into the back of it, and it's flattened out.
adjustment off the tape there from Connor Garnett. And Bay Area starting to pull away.
And tough to adjust, especially on that height, but Garnett gets on top of it, gets down with some force. Started a little bit here with the Hewitt speed up. Bay Area able to get themselves back into the point, but the squeeze just staying nice and calm throughout that one, kept moving the ball around. Two balls completely off the ground. Hewitt's feet flicking out behind him.
17-11.
He gets the thumbs up from Rafa Hewitt.
Again, using that reach.
Mavericks trying to go body of Connor Garnett right there, but Garnett gets out of the way.
Garnett actually had the paddle down there, so it's a good shot there from Margaritaville, but it just goes for a little too much.
Off his shoe top, Rafa Hewitt.
And Hewitt saying, round him up. Flicking that one from the backhand straight down, the forehand straight down the line.
19-12.
Peacocking now. He is ready and primed to win this one here as it is game point for Bay Area.
Well, Hewitt's dangerous when he gets this rhythm and he gets the crowd fired up there behind him. He's feeling the energy.
20-12. Point 13.
That's an excellent spot there from Dasku. Goes into the movement of Garnett and try to go through.
13-20.
Garnett goes just wide right there. Great defense from Navarro Hernandez. Continue to gain ground.
15-20.
Just runs through that one, cuts across the body.
Another game point.
20-15.
Spot from the right at the feet of Marcus, coming through transition area.
Here you go, Zay. 16-20.
Up there a little too quickly.
Navratil with a great read right there. Just a little too big on the swing. Watch him read this in the middle so well. Game point number 3 for Bay Area.
Twenty, 16.
Off the tape, and Hewitt finishes it. We're all tied at 1 game.
Hewitt with the round up. Excellent shake and bake there from Hewitt and Garnett. A little unlucky with the net cord here. Navratil not able to get up on top of it, pushes that one deep, but an excellent performance there from Bay Area to tie this one at 1 apiece after men's doubles.
Yeah, nice answer here. 1 apiece. Now both of these mixed doubles matches will matter as the third member of our team is courtside with Rafa Hewitt and Connor Garnett. Take it away, Cam.
Thanks, Dom. Round them up, Rafa. Needed this point to tie it up 1-1. You were dialed in from the start. What did you tell yourself before coming out here?
We're just going to make balls. We're going to get it to Zane over there. Zane's a great friend of mine. Love him, doubles partner and all, but I like him on that right side.
And having 2 forehands in the middle, you usually see the left side taking more court. On this time, it was Rafa in the right. How crucial is your footwork?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just got to know what your partner is going to do out there. Let Rafa get big on those big points there and just have trust in your partner. And we played well and got a point on the board.
We need to round him up, Rafa.
Round them up, baby. Round them up.
Tie it up 1-1. We're heading into mixed doubles right after this.
Innovation is our specialty. Winning is his. Zane Navratil has won more than 40 Pro Gold medals and back-to-back Major League Pickleball titles. One of pickleball's most iconic and decorated athletes teamed up with our world-class engineers with one goal in mind: build a paddle that can dominate. The Zane Navratil Signature Paddle, designed for champions by champions. Available now. ProXR Pickleball. Innovation you can handle.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob ULTRA, superior light beer.
My first surgery was a total knee replacement. I ended up with an infection. They were gonna have to amputate my leg. That just was not okay with me. The moment I entered HSS, the care was exceptional. For somebody to tell me you're gonna keep your leg, it was magical. Everything is so alive because I got my life back.
Welcome back to Championship Court. We are all square at 1 game apiece, which means both of these mixed doubles matches will matter. And so Orlando Squeeze had to put their lineup out first. They go with Andre Daescu and Anna Bright. And Bay Area counters with Etta Wright and Connor Garnett.
1 more minute of warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute of warm-up.
As far as advantages, disadvantages here, Chad?
Yeah, I actually like this matchup for Bay Area. Garnett is playing very confident on that left side. Going to try to keep Diescu honest and at home so Wright can move Bright around. But the other thing is, too, Bright will take some chances here on the right-hand side with the speed-ups. And Wright does an excellent job on that one-hand backhand with the power and the counter.
As you see, the head-to-head powered by DUPR. Slight advantage to Diescu and Bright, although Chad in the booth gives the advantage to Garnett.
Well, I didn't say I gave the advantage. I said I like this matchup.
That's what I heard. That's what everyone at home heard. So Chad going with Bay Area here, 100%. So yes, Chad did say he likes the matchup for Bay Area here. But it was tight, 53-47 as far as percentages go, slight edge to Orlando. We'll see what happens out of this
15
short
seconds, please.
timeout. Bob Swisshelm, your lead referee. Howard Hepworth, your second referee. And we have Mark Thomas just strolling up as our video replay referee. Big shout out to all of our referees this weekend. They do a great job. It's timeless. They are here
0-0.
from sunrise to sunset. Saying I'll have none of that.
Feed that one to me again, please.
1-0.
Started to pick up a little, and the wind helped that ball right there for Diescu because it's in the face of Bright and Diescu right now.
Yeah, right.
1-1.
Thought about swinging at it.
Just too much Anna Bright here. Watch her step to the middle.
A little too much angle there from Garnett, giving the relatively easy around the post.
Point.
A little wide there from Anna Bright. Anna Bright was going around the post on the other side.
3-1.
Connection there from Wright.
Point 2.
Good pace and spin, getting that ball down.
2-3. Start out. Point 4.
There, off of the drive.
4-2.
Long right there from
Point 3.
Garnett.
Sorry, I will rescind my statement. Point.
Bob Swisshelm thought he
Bay
had
Area. No chance.
5-2.
I mean, if the referee thinks that it was a point, I would probably challenge.
Side out.
right, exactly.
Point
Bob Swisshelm thought it was in initially.
3-5.
Too much height there for Garnett.
You can check out the complete ownership group of the Bay Area Breakers is sideline.
6-3.
They're very well represented here in Atlanta. Jeff Wynn, majority owner there for
Point 4.
they get back within 2.
Just trying to rush that one.
.7.
Runs through the drive, pushes that one deep. He moves so well, he doesn't need to
7-4.
do too much there.
Nice spot there through the middle by Anna Wright.
And another good adjustment here from Garnett, getting on top of that ball after it kicked off the net cord. Diascu floats it up.
5-7.
Right, so strong with that reach in roll on the forehand side. Hewitt thinking that ball was out. I mean, from our angle, it looked like it landed on the line.
And both Etta Wright and Connor Garnett were all over it. Bob Swisshelm going to go talk to the bench, because that is one thing, Chad. You are allowed to coach, but you cannot get advice from your bench in the middle of the point.
Yeah, it does look like that ball was deep.
Oh, nice combo there from Anna Bright as Garnett tries to go down the line and then slides to the line. Watch his movement here. Slides to the line, and then it just creates the opening in the middle for Anna Bright.
9-5.
High pickleball IQ right there from Anna Bright. Oh, and she'll take it right there off the tape and off Garnett paddle.
Right, with the fist
10-5.
Bright trying to go around the post right there. I think she may have rushed it a little bit. She hits it almost at its apex.
Well, and this ball kind of checks up a little bit here too.
6-10.
But yeah, she definitely got a little too far past. You want to be a little bit more extended going for that ATP.
Sudden power and pop.
11-6, 1 minute.
New pink and blue paddle he's sporting this weekend from Proton here at Major League Pickleball in Atlanta. As we change ends here, it's the Orlando Squeeze up by 5. That's a commanding lead, 5 here, Chad, on the end change.
Yeah, it is a good lead to be out at the end change, up by 5. But they have to stick to it right now. I wouldn't look for Orlando to change anything. Just keep putting the pressure on. Diascu's getting big in the middle. Bright is controlling the point, staying in those nice dink rallies, seizing the opportunity to speed some balls up. But I think for Garnett
15 seconds.
and Wright, they need to go behind Diascu a little bit more. And then go some middle balls. They're predominantly going cross-court. And Anna Bright is hitting those good topspin cross-court forehand dinks.
Time in. 11-6.
Just missing that is Diascu right there.
They tuned up a little bit on that last one. He's extended on the previous ones.
7-11.
Sat on the net for a second.
Point 12.
And Diascu will let you think there's a hole in the middle there. The ball actually got a little too high on the cross court from Wright. on top of every one of those balls, hitting down with power.
13-7.
Maybe a little pull right there from Anna Bright.
She just tried to rush that one. Get too quick with the wrist.
8-13.
A little premature in the crowd there. Anna Bright with the Ernie Diascu. Yeah, I think that's one adjustment that he's made to get that power that typically we see from Diascu. He's so tall, he gets on top of it, makes those balls bounce near the kitchen line. He's getting more depth on his overheads. Just like that one there from Garnett.
Point 9. 9-14.
Premature celebration in the middle of a point by the fans.
Timeout receiver.
Ooh, perfect timing right here. Timeout is. Before this match started, I was talking to Rachel Rohrabacher's junior tennis coach, Damon Hankel, out of Tampa, and we were talking about it, and Damon is a pure tennis guy, right? And got into pickleball around 2018, 2019. And kind of went away from it for a little while, but he is all about that. He's like, this isn't tennis. This is pickleball. He's like, and he loves that, where the crowd is into it in the middle of a point. He's all about it. And you talk about a tennis guy coming over to pickleball, and he loves that. He loves seeing that.
We take another look at the group standings here. Bay Area and Orlando squeeze. Both 2-0 here in Group A.
15 seconds.
And so you look at it too as matches are going on.
Positions.
Miami's up 2-1 on Columbus.
Positions.
Columbus is 1-1. Miami's 1-1. Both of them needing that win. J.W. Johnson and Maggie Brasha just hook it to Tyson McGuffin and Allison Harris. 21-6 to get their first victory there, make it 2-1. Miami looking to answer and finish that one.
Catching that one just a little late.
10-15.
Taking that ball out of the air, finding an open area.
And right before that timeout, I was just about to say, you can't give Diascu room. You have to stay in between the feet.
He hits it off the grain. Doesn't let it get down low enough. It takes off.
Twelve, 15.
Right through the middle. Tony is here.
Bright steps to the line to protect it. Diascu just freezes, doesn't quite come back over.
13-15.
A nice gap there. That's the first two-hand backhand speed up that we've seen from Diascu. I mean, from Garnett so far on this one.
one.
16-13.
Orlando looking to gain control here.
Off the ground. He does such a good job of getting on top of this two-hand backhand. It's so difficult to do. A little Ed Jordan-esque there with the kick as well.
14-16.
He was on the Chicago slice before. Got a little Chicago tie.
Point 17.
And then just rushed that one.
17-14.
Rushed a couple of those drives. Watch him just block it. It's a very small movement. He's not trying to hit out of it. Keeps him in the point and then right with the finish. There's a very small gap there for Bright. But
18-15.
reaching in and taking those balls out of the air, taking away the reaction time for Anna Bright. And that's where his singles game comes into it. He's so used to going sideline to sideline, but they've flipped it right now. Garnett is turned onto the defense and keeping them in these points.
Well, Dominic Catalano alongside my partner in crime here, Chad Edwards. We've been here with you all weekend, Chad. This is another great matchup here, forcing the timeout from Orlando. They had a commanding lead, but Bay Area jumping right back into this. So important to get a 2-1 lead heading into that last mixed doubles matchup, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it takes a little bit of the pressure off for your second mixed doubles team, because ultimately, worst case scenario, you go to a dream breaker.
Right. 15 seconds,
but
please.
Here, if Bay Area can come back and win this one, it's really going to take away the momentum that the squeeze had going in. Like you said, no lead is safe in MLP.
And then look who you have sitting there, Jansen and Hughes.
17-18.
Fourth one. That'd be impressive.
It's an excellent job from Diascu changing spots.
19-17.
up at Diascu. He's coming over middle. Bright was sitting there waiting and did not miss that.
2017.
Game point Orlando Squeeze here, 2017.
Point. 18.
Back to Bay Area now, back within 2.
18-20.
Enough there for Enterwright to reach in and attack, and they are now back within 1.
Yeah, I like the sequences there for Bay Area. I like that they're playing Diascu more and keeping him honest. When they were all going Bright, they were giving Diascu too much room.
Bay Area at 19, and they still will have another opportunity here at game point to take the 2-1 lead.
2019.
Much pressure from Enterwright. Where at 20.
He's so good with that forehand reach in. He's hitting that with an almost straight arm.
2020.
Nice lead from Diascu. Speed up from Garnett.
Garnett's tried to do a little too much from the midcourt these last few points. He's not in a good position to be speeding up. That one, ball is low, feet still moving.
21-20.
Going at Diascu, Garnett trying to take that forehand back cross court to Bright, gets it late, pops that ball up. Diascu getting big in the middle was the difference in this one.
Well, big win here for Orlando. Take that 2-1 lead.
2-1.
And Cameron Blackwood is courtside with Anna Bright and Andre Diascu.
Thanks, Dom. You guys had the lead the whole time. They start to creep back in. You guys are picking your spots really well, but what were those key shots that got you the win in this game?
Oh, I don't know. You know, they started to creep. I think we were 14-9, 15-10 when they called the timeout, something like that. And they played really solid. I felt like they really cleaned up some errors on their thirds. And yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was having success early in the match at going behind Connor, but then that stopped working. So you got to make adjustments fast in these rally scoring games 21. But thankfully we were able to hold on and keep that lead.
Andre, you're really big in the middle, but how important is it right now as we move on to these tougher matches to have someone like Anna on your right side?
Oh, it's super important. You know, I get away with a lot of bad stuff, you know, when she cleans it up for me and gives me the freedom to get in the middle and really make my move and be big. So, yeah, played pretty well at the start of the game, had a little slump there in the middle, but then came out aggressive to finish it, and glad to get a W for the team, and happy to play with Anna for sure.
Squeeze, take the first mix. We're going to come right back with the next one right after this.
And I said, Saturday, no one's here. Right? Are you getting this? So if he wants the invoice.
Water doesn't have to be boring. Turn it up with Cirkul. With over 40 delicious flavors and a dial that controls your intensity, Cirkul starts a party for your taste buds. No sugar, no calories, and no artificial flavors. Just good times. Cirkul, it's your water, your way. Try Cirkul at drinkcirkul.com.
The all-new Prius. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Championship Court. We are here at MLP by Margaritaville in Atlanta. Beautiful weather all weekend long. Going to be another beautiful day today. But what is heating up is this match here. Orlando Squeeze jump out to a 2-1 lead over the Bay Area Breakers. It's all up to Leah Jansen and Rafa Hewitt to even this up for Bay Area and to send it to the Dream Breaker, Chad. And as we look at the head-to-head powered by DUPR.
Yeah, slight advantage by the numbers here for Navratil and Rohrabacher. But I think the X factor here is going to be Rachel Rohrabacher. Her speed-ups cross-court now are going into the forehand of Rafa Hewitt.
15 seconds.
So she's got to find that right hip somehow.
Yeah, somehow she's, but you also run the risk that now you're going towards short court. She may be able to take a few chances going down the line for Leah Jansen, but like we saw in men's doubles, Rafa Hewitt
0-0.
somehow finds ways to get balls back and keeps his team on point.
Leah Jansen trying to go a little one-handed backhand roll there. And Orlando on the board first. Speed up right there. Backhand flick from Zane Navratil.
That's a good reach in. Goes for heavy top spin.
2-0.
Walker standing too upright on that cross-court dink.
1-2.
Jansen and Rafa Hewitt up to the challenge right there.
Jansen and Hewitt, a couple of steps back from the kitchen line there, gives him a little bit more reaction time. I'm not sure if he thought that ball was going to sit up a little bit longer, but once that ball goes below the net, very difficult to do anything but hit it in the net when you go flat punch.
the exclamation point.
A couple of mishits here from Jansen and Hewitt getting tied up. Keeps those balls elevated. Good pressure, good power from the squeeze. Yeah, you saw her cut that swing short. She tried to do it with the body. Just didn't quite get enough extension.
Much better there from Jansen with a great answer.
Jansen looking a little out of rhythm, out of sorts right now. Balls are getting a little too close to the body.
6-2.
Yeah, the big part of that point there, with a couple of balls before this, when Navratil just stayed relaxed, easy punches back, easy rolls, didn't try to overhit.
7-2.
Not better than VIPs, but it's all the owners in there. It's a good view from that perspective up top, looking down on the court. And it is a commanding lead here down on the court, though, for the Orlando Squeeze. What is it that Bay Area needs to change up here, Chad, to get back in this?
Well, they have to find some rhythm. Right now, they're definitely out of sorts. Jansen not looking comfortable on either side with those dinks. And the pressure that's being put on from the squeeze, they're staying nice and relaxed, just rolling balls down to the feet, creating the pop-ups, and then adding that power once
Orlando,
the ball's elevated.
Positions. Bay Area, correct positions. Time in, 8-2.
That's a good speed up there from Jansen. Goes right in the body of Rohrabacher. But Hewitt thinking that Jansen's going to step over and finish it. Jansen thinking Hewitt's going to step over. And roll from Jansen.
3-9.
Keeps his feet moving here, up on the toes. Thought for a second he wasn't going to be able to get to that forehand. Yeah, I see what you did right there, Dulce. I see what you did.
Yeah, I did right there. And with that, it's an 11-3 lead here for the Orlando Squeeze over Bay Area. Leah Jansen,
I thought she was
very upset.
I wasn't sure what she was going to hit right there with the paddle.
We got a Fromuth walkthrough here of their tent. You want any gear of your favorite Major League Pickleball team, head up to that tent. You can get any of their hats, shirts, long sleeves, polos. We got it all up there. MLP by Margaritaville. An update from an outer court. The Miami Pickleball Club have taken it 3-1 over the Columbus
correct
Pickleball
positions.
Club, meaning Miami's
Squeeze,
moving on.
correct positions.
In Group C, going 2-1. Columbus is eliminated, going 1-2. Arizona Drive will play the Brooklyn Aces.
Time in.
Already in 2-0. Brooklyn is 0-2 as we come back and play here. Navratil Center.
One thing the Squeeze is doing here, they're keeping all the balls in between the feet and inside the body of Bay Area. They're not allowing them to get extended on anything. Bay Area needs to try to move their feet a little bit more, give themselves some separation.
Side
out. That Navratil tries to go a little bit wider and pushes that ball out.
4-12.
Hewitt trying to do a little too much there. Rushes through it.
13-12. Sorry, I will recall.
13-12 somehow comes out from Bob Swisshelm.
13-4.
Nice
side out. Point 5.
A little more on that counter.
5-13.
Got to score in bunches. Do Bay Area right now. It's picking up.
I mean, this is the start of the season at the win.
Point 14.
All week here. Getting a little gust come in, and that ball from Navratil getting a little bit extra dip.
14-5. Side out. Point 6.
Here's the thing, Orlando can afford to just go side out. As they just jump every time closer to 20.
6-14. Side out. Point
Trying to do
15.
a little too much. Comes over, takes that ball from in front of Jansen, but he's out of position.
15-6.
Ball from Rohrabacher right there. She's 5 feet behind the baseline, rips a forehand, and it lands in the kitchen.
Yeah, she has so much topspin on it. It dips so beautifully.
16-6.
The replay. This ball right here rips the forehand, gets it down to the feet of Jansen.
Orlando just continues to cruise.
The feeling right now, they're definitely committing to every shot they're making. Bob Swisshelm coming over, telling Andre he can't walk out and give high fives in the middle of the point.
17-6. Side out. Point 7.
Get in the middle of that point from Zane Navratil just to keep him alive. Again, it's just 1 point at a time.
7-17
for Bay Area.
To push that one down on the return.
18-8.
so loose and free. Navratel's speeding up balls. If it was closer, he wouldn't be. He's taking chances, trying to make something happen.
9-18.
Like Jansen was expecting, hits the top of the ball, goes right in the bottom of the net.
19-9.
Nice return from Leah Jansen.
Side out.
Keeps it nice and
Point
low.
10. 10-19.
Good ball there. Ball Rocky going behind Jansen. Brings up game and match point for Orlando.
20-10.
Dominant performance from Rohrabacher and Navratil. They never looked pressured, they stayed relaxed, and they took their opportunities to apply the pressure, apply the pace. Bay Area just looked out of sorts from ball one right there.
Yeah, that's a great convincing victory there for Orlando. And again, sitting pretty at 3-0, looking to see if they earn that bye straight into the semifinals. And Cameron Blackwood is courtside with the whole Orlando Squeeze team.
Thanks, Dom. Yeah, Zane just said he needs some mic time, and we're going to give him that. Orlando Squeeze go 3-0. It was a dominating performance by you and Rachel. We were just saying, we've never seen Rafa and Leia that out of sorts. What were you telling her before stepping out?
I didn't really tell her a whole bunch, but I actually, I've partnered with Rafa as well. A lot of respect there. I know his dad, and if I didn't know his dad, I would think that Rachel was his daddy. So.
That's it. Got it. Okay. And Rachel, Anna said earlier how much you guys like each other, except, Zane sometimes, but having that right there, how much are you loving being on the Orlando Squeeze?
So good. I mean, I'm so grateful to be a part of this, and I just need a moment to recover from that comment from Zane. I don't even know what to say right now.
She's the MVP. She's playing great at the moment. She plays so well in the ladies. She played really well in mixed. She's doing great, so a lot of the credit goes to her. We're so happy to be playing alongside Rachel and this guys.
And like we said, you guys went 3-0. Anna, how special is this team?
It's special, we're juicy, we're squeezy, we're running with it. I hope everyone's drinking orange juice tonight. Let's go, Squeeze!
Squeeze take the lead against the Breakers. We're going to have more Major League Pickleball right after this.
Major League Pickleball by Margaritaville, brought to you by Michelob ULTRA. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Knockaround, quality shades that won't break the bank. Cirkul, your water, your way. And Margaritaville, escape to your personal paradise. Stay, play, live, and dine in Margaritaville.